Fennec foxes are the cutest members of the Canidae family, and you can find them in many zoos. But since they're nocturnal animals, most zoos don't have the facilities to keep them in a proper nighttime environment. That's why they often look drowsy and sluggish during the day. However, at the nocturnal area in the Berlin Zoo, the Fennec foxes are much more lively and alert. You can really see their energetic side there. Unlike us humans, a lot of mammals are actually nocturnal. While we're sound asleep, that's when they really come to life. To let visitors see these animals when they're most active, some zoos have built special nocturnal houses. One of them is at the Berlin Zoo. It is just downstairs in the Empire of Cats. Inside, you'll find at least 20 different species of nocturnal animals. How many you'll spot? Well, that depends on your luck. It's super dark in there. The only light comes from the info panels, and a sprinkle of starlight on the ceiling. As you come down the stairs, the first room you'll enter is a lively mixed-species enclosure, home to 3 different animals. The easiest ones to spot are the aardvarks. They're usually active, always on the move, busy doing their own thing. Once, I even saw one jump right on top of another, completely squashing its poor buddy. I honestly didn't know an aardvark could get that flat. That's when it hit me. Behind that calm, rule-following look, there might just be a mischievous little soul hiding in there. Another animal here is the South African spring hare, originally from the southern parts of Africa. At first glance, it kind of looks like a rabbit, but that long, elegant tail gives it away. Definitely not a bunny. Spring hares move a lot like kangaroos, hopping around with those powerful legs. And here's something really cool. Under UV light, their fur glows, kind of like a firefly. It shows this uneven reddish-orange fluorescence, and it's absolutely stunning. The tiny creature you see in the background here is a Senegal bush baby. They're not the easiest to spot. They're really small, and this room goes pretty deep. Once the lights dim, they pretty much disappear. I only managed to catch one on camera when the lighting was just right. Right next door lives a close relative of the bush baby, the gray, slender loris. Both bush babies and lorises belong to the same superfamily, which explains why they look a bit alike. But there are a few key differences. Bush babies have big, fluffy tails. Lorises don't. Bush babies love to leap, while lorises prefer to crawl, slowly and carefully. Both of them are classic nocturnal primates. Their giant eyes work like wide-aperture, ultra-wide-angle lenses, giving them an incredibly broad field of vision and letting them pick up even the faintest light in the dark. In the next room, there's another big-eyed little primate, the Azara's night monkey. Unlike the bush baby and the loris, it's not closely related to them. This one comes from the New World. It's a primate native to Central South America. Sharing the space with the night monkey is another South American native, the La Plata 3-banded armadillo. They belong to a special group of armadillos, and here's what makes them unique. They're the only kind that can roll themselves up into a perfect little ball. The kinkajou is hands down the most active animal in the entire building. With these guys around, your visit is never wasted. They're insanely curious, not shy at all, and always trying to grab my camera. When they can't reach it, they even get a little frustrated. In captivity, kinkajous love honey, but out in the wild, they mostly eat fruit. Actual honey is a rare treat. They're also great at sipping nectar, thanks to their super long tongues, up to 12 centimeters. This is the enclosure for the eastern quoll. I've never seen them come out when the lights are on. They always seem to wait until it's completely dark to start moving around. Of course, by then, it's nearly impossible to get a clear shot of them. Eastern quolls are also an endangered species. Today, they're only found in one place, Tasmania, the island state of Australia. Right next door is another marsupial from Australia, the kawari. But, yeah, I've got to admit, the video quality here really doesn't do it justice. Even I can barely watch it. And these little cuties, they're African pygmy mouse. Absolutely tiny. How tiny exactly? Honestly, it's hard to say. I don't have anything the right size on hand to compare, but let's just say definitely smaller than the smallest elephant. If all mice looked like this, I probably wouldn't be afraid of them. Then again, if there were too many of them, yeah, I'd still freak out a little. At the other end of the rodent spectrum, we have the Malagasy giant rat, one of the rarest rodents in the world. They're critically endangered, and they're actually the largest rodents in Madagascar, about the size of a rabbit. But unlike your average mouse, their breeding rate is really slow. A female is pregnant for 3 to 4 months, and she only has 1 or 2 babies a year. There are also 2 kinds of bats in here. One's called the Pallas's long-tongued bat, and the other, the impressively named Seba's short-tailed bat. Honestly, in this lighting, I have no idea which one is which. Let's just check the sign. This room is also supposed to have sugar gliders and short-beaked echidna living together. The sugar gliders do show up from time to time, if you're lucky. As for the echidna, yeah, not even a glimpse. It's gone full ninja mode. The Nocturnal house really is a magical place. It gives us a rare glimpse into the secret lives of animals we'd normally never see. The trade-off? Yeah, sometimes you really can't see much at all. Take the enclosure with the Lesser Hedgehog 10 Rec and Goodman's Mouse Lemur. I don't think I've ever seen the lights on in there. And honestly, even after visiting countless times, I still have no idea what that room actually looks like. No matter what, I still absolutely love the Nocturnal house at the Berlin Zoo. It's opened a door to another world, a hidden kingdom of darkness, full of wonder and surprises. Here, every animal is a star of the night. Their strangeness, their humor, their quiet energy. It all leaves a lasting impression, and once you've seen it, it's hard to forget.